Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I am going to do a first impression let's play review on an indie automation type game called Cobalt Miner. I've never played the game before. The developer sent me a code for the game. It's an indie game. The game is not yet released on Steam. It will be releasing, I'm not even sure exactly when, in 10 days, according to the Steam page. The developer actually sent me a code like, I don't know, a week ago, but I've been a little bit busy. But yeah, we are getting a chance to check out the game today. I actually have a backlog of games that I need to get to, like pretty much 15 games that I need to get to. Almost exclusively indie games, except for the new Gothic game. Pretty much all of them are indie games that I need to get to in the next month or so. But then anyway, we're going to be playing the game today, checking it out. I'm going to be giving you my running commentary as I play through the game today. If you are in a hurry and you don't want to watch the full video today after the live stream, then you can simply skip to the last 10 minutes or so of the video. I will put the timestamp in the description below, and you can just jump to that timestamp if you only want to hear my quick, concise, final opinion on the game. I will give you a quick summary of the game and my thoughts and whether or not I can recommend the game at the very end of the video. So, but otherwise, if you're not in such a hurry, you can just stay tuned. I'll be playing through the game and giving you my first impressions, opinions on the game. So, I don't know what the game is going to cost. I don't know what the price is. The developer hasn't made a price yet available for the game. And obviously price always is a pretty big determining factor in a game. If a game is bad, then I might still recommend it for $5 or whatever. But if a game is bad and it costs $30, then obviously I won't recommend it, you know. So price very much does have an impact on my opinion, you know. But like I say, I don't know what the price of this game is going to be, so I'm just going to basically have to evaluate the game without knowing a price. So this is the game. I literally just started the game. I haven't done anything. This is where you start. There's a small little intro thing where you drive in from the left side, and then here we are now. So let's follow the quest marker thing over here.
Hey, you look like you're in trouble. Everything all right?
Not really. My motorcycle ran out of power and I got stranded here.
That's not good. You won't get far without it.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that.
Oh, that's why my motorcycle ran out of power. I wasn't even paying attention during the intro thing. So maybe we have to restore power to our motorcycle now.
There's a crafting table next to my house. You can use it. There are cobalt and lithium deposits around here. You can use them to craft a new battery.
These voiceovers are almost certainly GI, but you know what? I've said this multiple times before in my reviews. I have absolutely no problem with GI voiceovers if it's an indie game. Indie games, as far as I am concerned, can get a free pass when
Lithium deposits to gather the necessary resources.
When it comes to using GI voiceovers. Obviously, if a massive company or even a medium-sized company is making a game and they very clearly have the budget. I don't know how to mine this stuff. Do I need to right click? Yeah. And they have the budget to hire voice actors, you know, then they absolutely don't get a pass for GI voiceovers. But if it's an indie company, like I would say with less than, let's say, 20 employees, then I absolutely have no problem with a company using GI voiceovers, and the GI voiceovers are very, very good these days. I've brought up the example of the World of Warcraft mod. There's a World of Warcraft mod made by the community of World of Warcraft. And it adds voiceovers to all of the quests in the game. So if you've ever played World of Warcraft, you will know that the small indie company behind World of Warcraft, which is Blizzard Entertainment, with a measly, like, what, 15,000 employees, they, for some reason, have never added voiceovers to their quests in their game, in their small indie company game. And so the community, in, like, I don't know, it's probably more than 2 years ago now that I've played World of Warcraft, but the community made a mod. They literally added voiceover, GI voiceover, to all of the quests in the game. So and it's really good voiceover quality, like really, really good. The skeletons, well, the undead sound like undead, the elves sound like elves, the gnomes sound like gnomes, the Tauren sound like Tauren. It's really good quality GI voiceovers. And I think a lot of people have a negative opinion, or have a negative connectivity to GI voiceovers, because they assume that all GI voiceovers are shitty, are bad, you know, when that's absolutely not the case. You do get good GI voiceovers. Like the GI voice, if this game is using GI voiceovers, then the GI voiceovers in this game are good. They sound good. I mean, I think you would agree they sound pretty good, you know. Almost indiscernible from human, from a human. Okay, so I can't go over there, and I can't go through there. So I really, really don't have an issue with a indie company, if it's an actual indie company, adding GI voiceovers to their game. I have no problem with that, if they also give you an option to remove it, because I've played a lot of games, and too often they will add GI voiceovers to a game, but then it's the shitty GI voiceovers, like really, really bad quality GI voiceovers. I don't know what model these guys used, if they did use GI voiceovers, but it sounds good. It honestly sounds good. And I don't know what model the dudes from the World of Warcraft mod used, which I just referenced, but that one sounds very good. It sounds bloody amazing. Sounds like you got professional voice actors to voice all of the Tauren and the undead and the night elves and everything in that mod. But you get really bloody bad GI voiceovers. It's so bad that it spoils the game sometimes. So that is why, in my opinion, if a developer does use GI voiceovers, then they should allow you to disable it. I've seen one game do this. One game out of all of the many, probably, I wouldn't say thousands. I've played at least 2,000 games, but literally one game out of the 2,000 or more games that I've played that had a toggle in the options menu to disable the GI. So it literally says GI voiceovers and then on or off. You can turn it on or off. Obviously, also, if you have a voice volume thing, that will also work, you know? So then you can just turn the voice all the way down, because then you can just read. Because in my opinion, if the game has GI voiceover, the developers must allow you to turn off or to disable the GI voiceovers. That way, nobody can really complain, you know, because you get a lot of people that will complain, that can't think further than their nose. They just see, oh, the game uses GI. I'm not gonna play it then, you know, those kinds of people, which I think is unrealistic. You know, if you put yourselves in the shoes of an indie developer that has a budget of tens of thousands of dollars, you know, not a lot, to create a game for let's say $50,000, that's not a lot of money. That's like a little bit less than one developer's yearly salary. It's a really, really not a lot of money. People see that on Kickstarter, a game will reach like whatever, $200,000, you know, on Kickstarter, and then they think, holy shit, that's a lot of money. The developer can now like hire a bunch of staff and shit like that. They have no idea what they're talking about, you know. A single video game developer's salary, like a professional video game developer, is like $70,000 for 1 year, you know. And you can't create most games in a year, you know. So that will cover one developer for 1 year. That's $70,000. So that's why I say, like, people need to take into consideration when a game does use GI voiceover, or heaven forbid GI art, because GI art is far behind GI voiceover. The GI voiceovers is really, really good, really high quality. Like I say, you can't even tell the difference between a real voiceover and GI voiceover. How do I get onto the thing? I'm trying to think. E. Oh, okay, so you need to press E. So GI voiceover is much higher quality. The models for GI.
According to the GPS, the plot I bought should be nearby. Time to get to work. But before I start mining anything, I should get some sleep first.
The models for GI are for GI voiceovers are far better quality than the models for GI art. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm trying to move. I can't move.
The last natural rainfall in this region was classified as a weather anomaly. Today, precipitation is simulated only where it is profitable.
I can't move at all. I'm pressing the movement buttons, nothing is happening, so I think I'm stuck. I walked into the gate and now I'm stuck. Damn it. Yeah, I can't move at all. Okay, well, this version that I'm playing right now is not the full release version, so we are going to expect some bugs, I guess. But yeah, that's a stupid bug. Just walking into the thing and then you get stuck. So I hopefully don't have to restart from the very beginning. Let's quit. Okay, that closes the game completely. Okay. Just give me 1 second so that I can go back into the game. So yeah, like I was saying, indie games, like small indie games, get a free pass, in my opinion, from... and I'm still stuck. Damn it, is it really that easy to get stuck in the game? What if we save? How does the game not have an unstuck button? I just pressed F2, what does that do? I don't see an unstuck or anything like that. Yeah, and I'm still stuck. And the game doesn't have an unstuck button. The game, you can't even change your controls, which is unfortunate. Let me just try to press all of the buttons that I possibly can.
Natural rainfall in this region was classified as a weather anomaly. Today, precipitation is simulated only where it is profitable.
Yeah, no, I'm pressing all of the buttons that I possibly can. And I can't move. Damn it. F3, F4. Yeah, no, I'm completely stuck. Okay, so we shouldn't do that again. We shouldn't walk in here again, because unfortunately that gets you stuck. Let's see if that guy's gonna walk this way. Maybe he can bump me out of the way.
A natural resource.
Nope.
It is a licensed product.
Okay, so we will have to
According to debt level.
restart. Yeah, you can't even go back to the main menu. Well, you can do a new game, I guess.
Less than 10 miles.
Okay, so that's unfortunate. We wasted.
The north seems to lead to.
Oh, and now we are.
Maybe we should check it out.
Now our language is on Polish, unfortunately. Yeah, that sucks. We lost like 30 minutes or whatever. So anyway, like I was saying, indie games get a free pass, in my opinion, on using GI voiceover. I'm not saying that this is GI voiceover. It sounds like it could be GI voiceover. It really could. But yeah, like honestly, the developer should allow you to disable the GI voiceover. So either just a direct button to disable it, or you should be able to turn off the voices. You know, like a lot of games allow you to turn off the voice. Just like you can turn off the music, or you can turn off the sound effects in the game. Exactly like that. And then, quite honestly, the people who really, really don't like GI, they can't complain, because you are able to turn it off completely. You know, then you can just read the text instead of listening to the GI voiceovers. You know, even though, yeah, like I say, it sounds like this game might be using GI, but it sounds good. It honestly doesn't sound terrible. I've played some games that have really, really fucking terrible GI voiceovers. I like those old, very old Windows text-to-speech type stuff. You know, it sounds like you're using a text-to-speech generator. Like that kind of GI voiceover sounds terrible. But I've seen people use that in games, you know. So I'm just mining these quickly again that I did previously. Then we can get the battery, we can jump on the motorbike, and then we can hopefully not get stuck again in the same method that we did previously.
Hey, you look like you're in trouble.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't read Polish.
There are cobalt and lithium deposits.
I can see that that is Polish. I know enough about languages to know that that's Polish. But I can't read it. I can read German pretty good, but not Polish, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. I don't know what that over there is. What's this?
This is a trash can. You can throw away unwanted materials here.
Why would I have unwanted materials? I see the resources respawn pretty quickly, so that's cool.
Alright. According to the GPS, the plot I bought should be nearby. Time to get to work. But before I start mining anything, I should get some sleep first.
So we're not gonna bump into that wall again. We don't want to get stuck again. Sleep until 6 AM. Yeah, well, I can't. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit of a waste of time, but
Anna, set the GPS to the nearest cobalt deposits.
who's Anna?
On it. Head north. The deposits beyond a small village should be enough.
Oh, I'm assuming the AI is Anna. Okay, let's just save game, and then I'm gonna restart so that we hopefully get English English text again. I mean, it's not the end of the world that we get Polish text, but still, I want to get English. I want to see what is being said. The game loads very quickly, which is good, but I mean, it's a pretty minimalist game, so you're not gonna spend a huge amount loading. So how do I store these resources? See, the game also has stamina for some reason. I'm not a fan of the stamina. Power station allows you to build solar panels. If you leave your motorcycle somewhere, you can bring it here. Now, how do I store? Money. Oh, I have 450. Plus mining seems good. And then more stamina seems good. But how do I store stuff? Can I speak to you guys? No.
Drones don't get tired, but they still break more often than we do.
If you find a rich vein, you don't report all of it unless you're desperate.
You don't report all of it.
If you find a rich vein, you don't report all of it unless you're desperate.
Report. Is that a mistranslation? You don't report all of it. Do you mean you don't mine all of it? So what? Do I need to speak to someone?
See those deposits? They belong to me, but you can mine them.
Thanks. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
However, if you want to set up automatic drills, you'll have to pay. Look for the signs. They'll show you the right places.
All right, thanks for the information.
Yeah, so I can hear now that the game is using GI. Definitely. So, but that's fine. Like I already explained, I have zero issue with that. Oh, now I'm getting 2 instead of 1 at a time. That's nice. 320.
This much cobalt should be enough. Now let's build a storage to increase extraction capacity.
Yeah, please, because my bloody storage is full. Where do we do that? We need to go back to the base. Ugh, I really don't like the stamina.
Another drifter looking to make a living, huh? Honestly, there's something strange about this valley. Those damn deposits grow out of the ground overnight, like mushrooms after rain. This might be the last place the corporate machine hasn't reached yet.
Okay.
Time to fill our storage with resources. Once we have a larger amount, we can sell it in the city to the south.
A city? I didn't know there was a city here.
But first, find lithium deposits you can exploit. There is a lot of lithium in the west. I would ask around in that region.
But how do I store? Like, I've got lithium that I want to store. Like, I'm carrying everything with me right now. I don't want to do that. They must give you a way to store your stuff. The lithium deposits to the south. Is it over there or over here? Okay, I guess south is not down.
Hi. There's quite a bit of lithium around your home. Can I install my drills here?
$10,000 for spot.
Holy schmoly.
What? Up north, a cobalt spots goes for $500.
Then go set up your drills up north. Wait. Maybe if you helped me, we could negotiate.
What do you want me to do?
A few weeks ago, my Bretty went missing. She's a sheep. She probably wandered into a cave north of here again. Bring her back.
Sounds like quite an adventure.
Hey, none of that. Do you want to drill here or not?
Yeah, you see, like, that right there is bad GI. Like, I don't know what happened there, but that didn't sound normal, you know? That didn't sound like a human. So that's bad GI, you know? The rest sounded good so far. Honestly, not bad. So we need to look for a sheep. I don't know if the game has combat. I'm assuming it might have combat. This is an interesting exploration system. There's an exit over there.
There you are.
Let's get you back to your kind owner.
That sounded like the sheep sound from Warcraft 3 almost. I'm assuming the sheep will just come. I don't need to wait for the sheep, hopefully. And I think when he said, let's get you back to your kind owner, I think that was sarcastic, because this sheep's owner is clearly not kind. He fucking charges $10,000 for a single mining spot, so I think that was sarcastic, even though it didn't sound sarcastic. I guess it's not very easy to portray sarcasm on GI. And this is a weird cave. That's a glitch. Ugh, the stamina really irritates me.
You found her! My Bretty! Where have you been?
I found her at the very end of the cave. Now, about the drilling.
Ah, yes. $5,000 for the spot, and you can drill. You'll find another deposit south, on the other side of the road.
$5,000? Ah, fine. I don't have time to run around caves anymore. All right, Anna, set the GPS to the resource selling point in the city. I'll head there once I've mined a bit.
GPS updated.
Yeah, $5,000 discount is something, but it's like someone telling you that you can buy a Ferrari for $3 million instead of $6 million. It doesn't help a whole lot. It's still fucking expensive.
Not so fast. Before you enter the city, remember why you're here.
Why does this guy sound like an NPC from Skyrim?
We don't need any extra fuss here. Watch yourself, and we won't have to watch you.
Sure. I'm not looking for trouble.
I'm so sorry, Skyrim Daddy. I won't break any laws. This is lithium sells for more than twice what cobalt sells for. So it seems lithium is the way to go if you want to make a lot of money. I'm not even gonna sell my cobalt right now because I can maybe use it. Yeah.
Time to pay off some debt. Anna, where's the debt payment machine? Update GPS.
Debt repayment in this region takes place at one of the harvesters west of the city. GPS updated.
West, northeast, south, west. But south was to the left previously, so...
You see it? I saw rain once as a kid, but I'm not sure if it was real or just recycled runoff.
So rain apparently in this game, in this universe, is very rare. Maybe I should have gotten my motorbike. Ah, here's the harvester.
Look how massive it is. It could extract all the minerals from this valley in less than a month.
I'm not exactly thrilled about these inventions.
A ton of yield per minute. 12 lithium engines, auto steering.
Don't get so excited. Because of that damn corporation, life's nothing but mere survival.
Damn, man. Shh. Someone might hear you. All right, get out of here before you get me into trouble.
Well, even better.
Stop! Who are you supposed to be? I haven't seen you around here before.
Miner 404. I've come to repay part of my debt.
Debt, you say? You can go in, but handle...
All right.
$100,000. What the hell did I do? Well, pay off your entire debt. 100,000 right at the start. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah, +1 mining, that'll be very good. We can even maybe do +2. Yeah, that'll help us mine much faster. And then stamina, running speed. Yeah. We're just gonna focus on lithium for now.
Never mind.
Is there any... Do we have a map? No, doesn't look like we have a map. Is there any lithium here in the area? Why am I running so fucking slow right now? I'm running much slower than what I did previously. There's only cobalt around here. My stamina is also regenerating much slower than what it was previously. Maybe it's because it's night or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my motorcycle. I wish there was a map of some kind. I think we can go up and then right. So with this double upgrade, I can now get double the amount of resources. I'm already full again. What was it to build the storage? I forgot. Let's go get my motorcycle. Oh, 80 of that one. Okay, well, I will be able to do that. What's this? Can't I recharge here? Apparently not, but okay. We can sell. And then I need, what was it, 60 or 80 cobalt? Yeah, this battery thing, I don't know what this is doing. It's not... Oh, it is going up, actually. Yeah, it's going up very slowly. Yeah, but not using it would be slower. I can just craft another battery, honestly. Crafting another battery will be faster. Where was the... Wasn't that far? Yeah, it's just over here. The game is very, very slow at the start. I'm hoping it picks up a little bit of speed later as we get some automation going. That's often the way with these types of games that have like automation mechanics. It feels very slow at the beginning. This one feels particularly slow, actually. Okay, so we've got 91. Then we can upgrade our inventory to 200. Then we can really start making money. The recharge is like really slow. I don't have a recharge pad at my home. Okay, and then 140. We can do that as well. 140 won't take a long time.
Another shift.
It's hot today.
I wish it showed you if it's parked correctly or not, you know, if it's recharging correctly or not. I don't like the pickup range. The pickup range is really, really, really small. Yeah, we've got 140. I don't want to push too much past 140 because I want to focus on lithium. I want to get like 400 lithium and then go sell that. A strange hand going out of the ground there. Oh yeah, and we could put a mine here. What was the price? Yeah, let's do that definitely. So we've got a mine there. Another mine there. We can come back here later. Even 260, like 260 cobalt won't take a long time. I can even do that. But yeah, let's get some lithium first. Where was the lithium? Was to the left. And then up. Was it up here? Yes. That's not bad. That's a nice amount of cobalt to get passively. So, how much was the other one? Was it 140? Or what was it? I think it was 200 and something, 240 or something. Oh, you can get new vehicles as well. Oh, 260. Okay, 260. I need to remember that. The upgrades, do we want to do... Well, can we do any upgrades? I almost can do that one, but not exactly. Maybe... Oh, my energy is very low. Maybe that is why I'm moving so slowly. I don't know, the game hasn't told me anything regarding that. Furnace. Why? What help would the furnace be? And then over here we can make solar panels. What help would solar panels be? Oh, then you make solar panels and then you get energy from that, I'm assuming. Okay. So I need 2 of those cog things. And yeah, I need a battery. Well, I can craft a battery. Let's go see about lithium. I haven't been down here. Oh yeah, I have been down here, but not here to the side. I just want lithium, to be honest. There's a nice amount over there. I really wish the game had a map. Don't know if you can get a map eventually, but right now it's difficult. Like, you need to remember where the stuff is. Is this cave opened up now? Because previously it was a little bit closed. Oh, did the cave reset actually? No, it doesn't look like it reset. But the shadow reset for some reason. I wonder if that one on the left side, I can go in there now. Nope. Yeah, so the cave didn't reset. And then over here it's a dead end. Well, there's so much cobalt here, I might as well get 200 and... what was it, 260? For my storage upgrade. I really am not sure yet what the lore is behind this dude, because, like, the entire world looks like a Western, like you get a Western feel in the world. But I'm a dude walking around with like a lightsaber and a poncho and a, I don't know what kind of a flat brim hat that is. Like, I'm basically like dressed like a Mexican, but I have a fucking lightsaber. Like, it's weird. And then you combine that with the Western music, like the music sounds like a depressing type of Western music almost. Maybe not Western, maybe like old steampunk. I guess steampunk would be a better way of describing the setting and the music. But still, then you're like a Mexican poncho wearing lightsaber wielder. Like, it's weird. I mean, it's not an issue, I guess, but I'm just curious of
you see it?
What the backstory is. There we go, now we've got 800. Now we need to hunt for lithium. So if I Yeah, I can get some upgrades. Is there anything down here?
Can't feel my hands.
A little bit of cobalt here. Highway over there.
Find a rich vein. You don't report all of it unless you're desperate.
Yeah, I still don't understand what you mean by report. My battery is a little bit low.
Hard to believe most of the planet used to be water. Still here?
Shh. System's watching. So over here, you don't really do anything. You just pay off your debt, as far as I can see. And then we can sell resources over there. But right now, I want to focus on upgrades and then also getting power. Solar panels. I have so much cobalt, I don't know what to do with all of the cobalt. And I also have cobalt miners waiting for me as well. It's clear that cobalt is far more prolific than lithium. At least in this area that I've been now. I don't know how big the map is or whatever. We actually only need a little bit of money. We need like 200 in order to get a lithium miner, but the lithium miner is so bloody expensive. Like, I can get a bunch of upgrades instead of getting the lithium miner. So I don't even want to get the lithium miner right now, because $5,000 worth of upgrades, like, I can get a lot of upgrades. And the upgrades will help me mine everything faster. Lithium, cobalt, everything. I also want to sleep so that I can get my energy back a little bit. Okay, so 2. Oh, I don't have that yet. furnace. Seriously, one at a time. Holy schmoly, that's gonna be slow. By the way, I got energy. How did I get energy all of a sudden? I just got energy out of nowhere. So you can see I can run fast again now. Okay, so upgrades over here. I wonder when we will open up that over there. Yeah, that's incredibly slow. Okay, let's sleep. Even though I have a nice amount of energy now, but still, we might as well. Oh, that one didn't even progress.
Just one more run.
I saw rain once as a kid, but I'm not sure if it was real or just recycled runoff.
Okay, so I can get a crap load of cobalt here. And then I guess I can go sell it, but I don't really have a use for cobalt right now. Instead of collecting the mine, I think what I'm gonna do is just collect the resources like this, and then I can sell that, and then I can just keep these as like a backup for when I actually need cobalt. And I'm getting 6 each now, so that's actually a nice amount that I can sell. Okay, so I've got 520 to sell.
You stop noticing the heat after a while, but your body never does.
Heliox doesn't lie, it just doesn't tell you everything.
I don't know what Heliox is, my friend. Let's go check the lithium over here.
Low battery.
Oh, here we go. These ones have respawned nicely. Is this back at the start? I think it might be right back at the start.
No, I think it just means something else.
So it's to the far left of the lithium place. Okay, so I want 5,000 in order to build a lithium extractor.
They say the harvester can hear you if you stand too close and talk.
Still working?
Where's that cell?
It's hot today.
Selling port.
Depending on how much you owe.
Okay, 14,000, that's not bad. Actually, if I have a little bit more, then I can build all 3 of the extractors. Oh, do they bring the stuff home? Oh, that's really awesome. Didn't know that.
I believe most of the planet used to be water.
Low battery. Low battery.
Yeah.
You stop noticing the heat after a while, but your body never does.
Like 100,000 is actually not that much. I thought like it would be really difficult to get to 100,000, like almost as if 100,000 would be a completely insane amount, but it's actually not that insane. I mean, I've already now gotten like 30,000, so really not that bad. So that one at the bottom, and then wasn't there another mine available around here somewhere? I can't remember exactly. Maybe not, maybe it's my imagination. I'm not gonna put drones on these ones because I will come collect this over here myself.
Hard to believe most of the planet used to be water.
Low battery.
Now the question is, if I get to 100,000, like, what happens then? I'm assuming more of the map unlocks, but like the game feels a little bit boring right now. Like, perhaps the developers should have, instead of just putting a large goal such as 100,000 right from the start, perhaps the developer should have done like a 30,000 goal, because that would be much more achievable right at the start than a bloody 100,000, because like then you could get the 30,000 and then perhaps have a goal after that, but the point being that you would then at least progress a little bit. Right now, I'm not progressing at all. I'm just doing the same thing over and over. And the game feels boring right now. Feels like I'm not making any progress, because I'm not really making any progress. I'm simply grinding to get the 100,000. Oh, I'm full. I was wondering why that wasn't being picked up. Yeah, so this was the start. Is it open here to the left? No, it's not open. Not yet. And it's closed over here as well. Like, I mean, this right now is boring, you know? I really think that goal should have been made less. And the fact that the game doesn't have a map is also irritating.
Still working? Damn, can't feel my hands. Still working? I don't know what you do with power, with electricity, other than powering your drones. I guess we can sleep. The days don't actually seem to matter at all. Like, there's no deadlines or nothing like that in the game.
in fact, passing the time is beneficial because that makes it so that the resources respawn.
I wonder what it was like back then.
Shh. Systems watching.
Seems we've reached the point now where I've actually mined the entire map. I don't think that should even be possible, to be honest. Like, apart from these small nodes, which I'm not even gonna bother with. I don't know if there's any more, unless here at the very bottom left, where I haven't been in a while. A little bit over there.
Shh. Systems watching.
Maybe this one has respawned. Ah, okay, yeah, so here at the bottom, even though I don't think I've even been here at the bottom yet. Not this far. Like, there's no way how this amount of resources that even if I mine all of these resources, like this and that up there to the left, or to the right, there's no way how that's going to be 100,000 worth of resources. There's just no way. So what I'm probably going to have to do is I'm going to have to just wait, you know, just basically turn the game into an idle game, because I do now have all of the miners that are available, you know. I've got the 3 cobalt miners and then the 2 lithium miners. So they will continue to mine infinite resources, but it just takes time. So I'm gonna have to just basically AFK, you know, go make myself a cup of coffee or something, and just wait for the resources to build up. And then once I have 800 resources again, then I need to go sell. And then at that point, perhaps I will have enough. Like now, if I sell these, like I can literally sell all of my resources, and then I have 25,000. So I'm 25% of the way to the goal, but I've mined all of the resources in the game. Which is a conundrum. That literally turns the game into an idle game, because then you have to stop playing the game and wait for your miners. Like, I've mined everything. I've been up there to the top left, there's nothing. Still empty, still empty, still empty. Still empty. These have been empty for a long time. They haven't respawned, like, at all. This is where the cobalt is. It's empty. Empty, empty, empty. I can collect from the miners 50 on each, which is definitely not gonna be enough. Can't go through there. Can't do anything here. My storage is maximally upgraded. Can't go through there. Like, yeah, it seems like I've mined all of the resources in the game. Except for small pockets like that. Let's say I've mined 90% of the resources in the game, just to be fair. And yet I'm now 25% towards the goal.
My brother disappeared.
So literally my only option now is to just wait. Like, literally stop playing the game and wait for my miners to mine the resources. My 3 cobalt and 2 lithium. They will just steadily, slowly generate resources. And that's it. Like, that's all of the money I can get together right now. 30,000. And I've mined 90% of the resources in the game. And I need to get to 100,000. Like, that's it. Like, I just really think the goal that the developer set of 100,000 is far too much. Way too much. Because, yeah, like I said, the game is already boring.
Start looking for a graphite drilling site.
Okay.
Setting GPS to the east. It's worth checking out what's over there.
Okay, so you're telling me because I paid a certain amount, probably maybe, I don't know, 25,000, maybe that is the limit that I needed to reach, which is an invisible limit. Obviously, there was no objective for that. So perhaps the developer put in a 25,000 limit, and then once you reach the 25,000 limit, then the next story progresses. I mean, that's not a good way to build the game, because, like I say, it demoralizes the player. You're like, oh fuck, I'm now gonna have to stop playing the game and wait for my miners to mine, and it's gonna take an eternity to reach the 100,000. So I might as well just, like, whatever, stop playing the game. The game isn't fun anymore. You know, a lot of people will be like that, and also the developer needs to remember that a lot of people try to see if a game is fun in 2 hours or less. If they see after an hour and 10 minutes, oh, I'm never gonna fucking reach the 100,000, the game isn't fun right now. If I really grind, I will be able to reach the 100,000, but that's gonna take me more than 2 hours. I'm just gonna refund the game. A lot of people will be hit with that mentality. Like, obviously I don't care because the developer sent me a code for the game. I don't need to worry about that at all, but a lot of people will do that, and a lot of people will refund the game because they see, like, I mean, if you go back 30 minutes in my live stream, That's when I said the game is boring. Like after an hour, I said the game is boring. So the developer really needs to do something about the first 1 hour of their game. They need to lower the limit to the 25,000 limit, which it is actually. It's an invisible limit, obviously. And now you can see, now we've reached the next area of the game where you get graphite. Now, even though we now have access to graphite, like, I don't know what that's gonna unlock. How is that gonna change the game? You know, is graphite going to dramatically change the game? And I'm also thinking, like, is cobalt, lithium, and graphite the only resources in the entire game? Because if that is true, then that really is not good. You know, that would suck if the game only has 3 resources. So I'm hoping the game has more than 3 resources. Let's play the game a little bit more and see what we can find now that we've got the second area unlocked. I really was about to give up on the game. But the invisible 25,000 limit now seems to have unlocked a little bit more of the game. I wonder how much the graphite miners will cost, because if the lithium miners cost 5,000, then fucking graphite miners are probably going to be like 20,000 or something insane. Can't place one over here. You should be able to place one there, but I can't. Who do I need to talk to?
Looking for a graphite drilling site?
Yes.
Well, that's perfect timing. I'll give you this drilling rig for free, but you have to help me first.
I'm listening.
The recent sandstorms destroyed radio towers all across the region. I need them to stay in contact with, well, never mind who.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
It's located north of here. Get it back online, and I'll give you a graphite drilling spot.
For free, that's nice.
Then I better get started.
Heading north?
Maybe. Why?
There's a cave up there. People go in looking for minerals.
Cave-ins?
Maybe. Maybe not. Folks say they hear strange sounds from deep inside. Metal groaning. Voices, even.
Voices?
Could be the wind. Could be something else. All I know is there's a strange smell around that place. Sharp. Bit once. The rocks down there glow faintly in the dark. That was enough for me.
Maybe uranium or something? Oh, but I don't have this. An active radium mass generates additional funds. Oh. Okay, that'll be nice. Oh, craft component. Okay. Cool. Oh, but then I need to come collect the money here myself. That sucks. That's gonna be a pain in the nutsack.
Still working?
Welcome back. I see you made it. My receiver is picking up a signal now. Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
This guy sounds evil.
Does that mean I can start drilling here?
Ah, yes. You'll find a drilling rig near the deposit in front of my house. It's yours.
Thanks.
One more thing. There are several more radio towers.
Sounds good, thanks.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, that's cool. The guy gave me a free whatchamacallit. I want a drone there.
Here is counting something. Days, units, or how much they have left.
Okay, so we can mine a bit over here. Mine a bit over here. Oh, there's a nice amount of
No one here calls that strange.
resources now. With this amount of resources, I should be able to definitely get to the 100,000. It might take me another 30 minutes, but I mean, we can do that. I'm morbidly curious what will unlock once we've got the 100,000 debt paid. Because I have to be honest, the game is a little bit boring right now, so I'm hoping that the game kicks into high gear once we've got that debt paid or something. I've got my mining upgraded to max, so I'm getting 11 resources per node, so we are as efficient as we could possibly be right now. And even though the left click, holy shit, you can actually hold left click, I just realized that. I've been clicking the whole time, but you can actually hold left click. Holy shit. Yeah, holding left click is much easier. Holy shit. Why didn't the developer tell us we can just hold left click? That makes things much easier. My poor little mouse was getting mashed to death so far. You can literally just hold left click.
Low battery.
Okay, we're up to 50,000.
Just one more run.
The pickup range definitely is an irritation. I don't like the pickup range. Needs to be increased by a lot. $75,000.
Still here? Systems watching. My brother disappeared after he cleared his balance, and no one here calls that strange. I saw rain once as a kid, but I'm not sure if it was real or just recycled runoff.
Well, I have enough to pay off the debt now, so let's go do that quickly. And then we can see what's what with the next stage of the game.
It just doesn't tell you everything.
I repaid my debt. Sometime later, the harvesters left our world, carrying away the last resources worth taking. What remained was dry, scarred, and exhausted. But for the first time in a long while, it belonged to us. We had nothing left to give. And that was exactly why we were finally free.
Can't tell me that's the entire game. Is that literally the entire game? Now it's closed over here again.
Low battery.
Closed over here. Huh? Is that literally the entire game? I mean, that... How can you finish the game, like, not even 2 hours? It was like, I mean, I fucked around a lot. An hour and 50 minutes. I mean, you could probably finish it in an hour and a half, to be honest.
Systems watching.
That's... How is this game an automation game? I mean, it says on the Steam page that it's an automation game. How is it an automation game? And like, what? Wow, I'm just really... I'm a little bit shocked that the game is that small, that short. That's really disappointing. Let me check the Steam page quickly. Did I fucking miss something, or what? That's really, really shocking. If that is literally all that the game has to offer, I am severely disappointed then. So, mine resources. Yeah, the game just has 3 resources. Discover new deposits across expanding regions. There was one expanding region, like literally one region, that you unlock after you pay the 25,000 amount. Manage limited energy. There was nothing. And equipment durability. There was no equipment durability. Optimize routes between extraction sites and storage. What the fuck are you talking about? Sell resources and crafted goods in settlements. What are you talking about, crafted goods? I haven't found a single place where you can sell crafted goods yet. Deploy drills. Yes, I guess you can do that. Even though automated drills are literally extractors. So the fact that they say automated drills and extractors, that's misleading, because you can only deploy drills. The drills are the extractors. Use drones, yeah. Create processing chains to refine raw... What the fuck are you talking about? Processing chains. Like, am I missing something? This must be the demo or something that I've played, because but the developer said it's the full game, so I don't understand. The developer literally told me it's the full game. But I haven't seen anything here yet that we haven't seen in the game, so all of that is literally the same. All of that is the same. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but there are no processing chains in the game. Literally all of this is what we just went through. And yeah, there's a couple of should we just say inventive language being used here. Like, this is, yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's just not a big game. This makes it seem like, wow, there's so much to do. Create automation chains and shit like that. You can't even do that. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely not recommended, unfortunately. The game is too small. I don't know what the developer is going to ask for this game. I don't know. But even if the developer asks $5 for this game, that's not something I can recommend. I can't recommend a game that you can finish in an hour and a half for $5. You know, so quite honestly, this is a nice small little demo game. You know, honestly, this game should be a demo. The fact that it is not a demo is not good, you know. It's not good. I can show you over here, just in case you think that this might be a demo. 1 second, let me just see here. Where's the thing? Here we go. There we go. So this is the key that I received. This is the full game in beta. So obviously beta means that they are still working through the bugs and whatever. It's the full game. The key gives you the complete version of Cobalt Miner. So the developer simply gave me access to play the full game before release, which is why it says beta. But this is the full game, complete version. And as we saw from the trailer on Steam, that's the entire game. So yeah, unfortunately, it's just a very, very, very small game. A game that you can finish in an hour and a half. And yeah, unfortunately, like, I wouldn't pay $5 for this game because it's so small. Like, I like the game. The game is interesting. It just needs something. It needs automation, or it needs more crafting. It definitely needs a map. But I mean, the game is so small. I guess that's why it doesn't have a map, because the game is really, really, really fucking small. Yeah, it's just not... It's not a bad game, but the game is so fucking tiny. There's just no way how I would recommend this game to anyone, because it's just not worth it, you know? Buying a game for whatever, $5. Like I say, I wouldn't even recommend this game for $5, but let's say you pay $5 for it. You then download the game, start the game up, like an hour and a half, then you're done with the game. I just don't think it's good. And it would have been okay if it was like a fun game, you know, a fun 1.5 hours, but this is not a fun 1.5 hours. Unfortunate, but I mean, I said like an hour ago or so, this game is boring. It's just boring. You're mining, doing exactly the same thing. Going to the billboard, selling your resources, going back to mining. That's the entire game until you reach 100, then the game ends. So yeah, I just really wish there was something more to the game. You know, I just wish there was something that you could actually bite your teeth into, you know. Like, this game kind of reminds me of something like Forager. Forager, very good game. Also rather minimalist, rather yeah, minimalist is a good way to explain the game. You know, I mean, this game is also pretty minimalist, you know. And Forager is just really good. There's not like, it's not a super intricate game, anything like that, but the automation, the farming, the gathering of the resources, the game also has combat. Like, it's just very good for a smaller game, even though this game is very good. Like, I've got 20 hours in the game and I haven't finished the game yet. Not even close. You can see there 20 hours. Actually, you can't see it. Let me go down more. There you go. You can see there 20 hours. Very good game, actually. Another one is what's that? Miner? What? Something Miner? What was it? It's not Idle Miner. Mine trading something Miner. Let me have a look here. Idle. Maybe I need to look in my actual library. Mine? No, wasn't it mine? Dig? Trade? What was... I played it recently. Let me have a look here quickly. I want to remember what that game's name was. Something Miner or Trader. Miner. Mining Merchant. That's the game's name. Just 1 second. Mining Merchant. There we go. This one is... I don't like Mining Merchant nearly as much as the previous game. This is the latest game from this developer. I don't like it nearly as much as this developer's previous game. If you go over here... I think it was called Mech Merchant. Mining Mechs, was that it? Mining Mechs. Super Mining Mechs. That's the game's name. This game is very good. This game is like a very good little mining type game that I would almost compare to this game in how minimalist it is. You know, in this game you mine, and you go sell your resources in order to upgrade your ship. That's literally the entire game. Very minimalist game, but it's fun. It's really quite fun. There's multiple planets in this version of the game. In the previous one there wasn't multiple planets, but this is the second game. The previous one is mining mechs, this one is super mining mechs. And then the next one is the mining merchant that I just showed you. But I don't like mining merchant. I like this one way more. So yeah, this is a really nice little game. But like, yeah, this game, unfortunately, it's boring. I was really hoping there would be something, you know, automation. I saw the word automation on the Steam page, and I thought, hey, cool. I like a lot of my automation games, not all of the automation games, like RimWorld. I don't like RimWorld, but I do like other automation games like Satisfactory and whatever. But unfortunately, this game has no automation. Literally no automation. No automation anywhere to be found. And it's just really small. So quite honestly, even if this developer asks $5 for the game, I can't recommend the game for $5. The developer seriously would need to ask like $3 in order to make it worth it for the 1.5 hours that of content that you get in this game. The game is just too small. The developer will really need to add something. I don't know what, but something. Because this game is just 1.5 hours is too small. So yeah, like, I'm disappointed. Like, I wanted to like the game. I wanted to continue to play the game until we reach a point where we can at least do some kind of a more building in the base, some kind of automation, maybe unlock more resources, something, you know, just fucking something. But yeah, unfortunately, that's the entire game, and we did it in less than 2 hours. So yeah, unfortunately, not a game that I can recommend. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Not the outcome that I wanted today, honestly. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, the developer sent me a code for the game. I will leave a link to the game in the description below. I've got a little bit of a backlog of games that I want to review. I've got like 15 games that I want to review, mostly small indie games. And then I also want to review Gothic. I've played maybe 30 minutes of Gothic. It was really a painful experience. But I'm gonna push through and try to find a little bit of enjoyment in Gothic. It just seems like it's a little bit of a dated. It's very dated, but I will go through that in my review of Gothic. But yeah, like, in the instances where a developer does not send me a code for the game, I very much rely on you guys and your support on patreon.com/LFP to support me and to allow me and enable me to purchase more games. So if there's a specific game that you want to see a review for, or if you simply want to allow me and enable me to do more reviews and of more games, then your support on Patreon would be very much appreciated. You can find the link in the description below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, be good to yourself and to those who deserve goodness. I will see you guys next time.